is going on, dudes? You guys there? Hello?
Yep.
Can you see me?
We're here.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Welcome back. We're doing some judging for Three Block Challenge number 1 in season 3 of the Infinite Heights build competitions. I got a couple special guest judges here with me. I got Slicks77. What's up, Slicks?
Hello, guys.
What's going on? We got Drunkslugs also. What's up, Slug?
Hello, hello.
And we have number 1 bottomless pit, Addy Baby. What's up, AyDrin?
Hello.
So this is part 2. In part 1, we covered the first 6 or so entries in the competition. We're going to do the rest of the entries in this part number 2. If you're joining us on the live stream, thank you so much for sticking around. Welcome. Glad to have you guys with us. If you're checking us out on YouTube, you got to go back and watch the other part. Otherwise, this isn't going to make much sense. So anyway, we are picking back up with the judging. We're here at plot number 9. We have entry from Diddy Bopper. Brightness moody, time, nighttime. This is a tale of a knight who has to see the tree of wisdom to redeem his trust with the king. So let's change it to night. Okie dokie. It's got a couple torches up on top. Brightness 28%.
I'm not doing that.
Noob. No. I had my brightness was at 28% from something I was doing before. So what do you guys think?
Gotta set my brightness on moody.
Nope.
I saw this in the distance and I automatically thought of Brunker from Banjo and Kazooie, which is a dried up palm tree. It looks great with moody on.
It sure does.
Oops.
Oh, does he have a torch in the middle of the tree?
He
must. My!
He must have something in there. Yeah, I think there's something in there. There's something in there. I can't quite see it, but he's also got the torches on the top. What do you think, AyDrin?
I love the simplicity of it.
Mm-hmm. Kind
Got that bonsai feel to it. Not really bonsai, but the smallness.
Slugs, help us on that pronunciation.
Bonsai.
Button.
Button. Got it. Say mana.
Bonsai. Mana.
Oh, love it. Bonsai. All right. Yeah, you know what? It does remind me of bonsai because it has this little kind of tray-like pot. Looks like there's some dirt in there. The birch is like this lighter colored dirt, and then boop, like tree. Little tree. It's Friday night, and the feeling's right. What's up, Kissy? I see you joining us on the live stream. What's up, girl? We already talked about your build. You're gonna have to go back on the YouTubes and watch part 1. Actually, don't. Save yourself some self-esteem bruising and just not enter a 3BC ever again. Jokes.
They made fun of me all of part 1.
Why did we make fun of you all of part 1, AyDrin? He's crying. I like to cry into my potato chips because I like the added salt.
It's like dip.
Popcorn, man.
He scoops the tear with his potato chip.
Gross.
I would have moved the torches around with this tree.
Mm-hmm.
Pop a block out on the 2 sides on the top, and put the torches in there instead of just showing them the top, so it gets a glow.
That was pretty much the only thing I could think of, because we can definitely see the careful placement of blocks for the trunk to allow that glow to happen. And I see that, and now I want that in other places, you know, like maybe pop out a couple of these blocks. Exactly what Slicks was saying. Pop out a couple of those blocks, throw the torches in, give us more tree and more of that cool glowing effect. You on board with that, Slug?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it just got praised by Duke and got it on camera.
Oh, see this? This is why we have to mute you, Slicks. That's why.
Sorry, why we can't have you?
Well, what do you say? He's been muted.
Something about it misses your smell. Awesome. This is an awesome build, Diddy Bopper. Well done. Good job. Plot number 10, Mancora. By Mancora, a thing. So we got a little creepy, kind of weird looking little dude. With kind of a little glowing thing coming off of its hood. Clutching a candle in its creepy little brown claws with its weird brown ghost face.
I automatically thought of the Poe from Ocarina of Time.
I agree.
Yeah, well,
I see that too. I also see AyDrin's Reaper build from that one head-to-head.
Oh yeah.
oh, that's why it looks so familiar. Okay.
I'm not saying or implying in any way that Mancora ripped this off. I am not doing that at all. I don't.
Looks more like a Poe than his Reaper.
It has this rounded hood thing, and that reminded me of it.
I thought it was the thing from Mario.
Is Super Mario Brothers 2?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just did a very vulgar gesture to everyone in Great Britain. I apologize. Nobody's watching it over there anyway. But if they were, I apologize.
Super Mario Brothers too.
Yeah, they're these little hooded. They look like little monks with white hockey masks on.
Oh, yes.
They are creep-tastic.
I gotta look it up.
Go ahead.
Don't drive me crazy.
What I think is cool is that I get text messages. I'm gonna take this text message because I think it was from my mom. Yes, it was from my mom. My mom and dad are watching. Hi, mom and dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mom
Hey,
and dad
Mom Dukes.
are watching the live stream.
Long
The
time
Shy
no
Guys?
see, Mom. Shy Guys, exactly.
Hi, Dad.
AyDrin's weird. Shy Guys is what we're being told. Shadow Sniper 16 looked it up, and because of the delay, I'm gonna give the win to Shadow Sniper 16. Slicks, you were too slow on the draw, buddy.
Ah.
Sorry.
And I call myself a Mario fan.
Yeah, what I'm thinking though, I call you other things. What I'm thinking is cool about this, if you pay attention to this detail in the back here, there's like right here, like this. Like, what are these? Are these green? Is it made out of weird green slime and it's leaving a trail?
Or maybe it's a ghost.
Maybe it's a
It's
ghost.
the mystical
And
sparkles.
it's the
Oh, you should have thrown that all over the place.
Mystical sparkles. I trust slugs to come up with things like mystical sparkles. But
Maybe it's a sparkly mist?
Hey, I'm not saying it can't be a sparkly mist. I trust in you to come up with things like sparkly mist. I like how Mancora used the half slabs here to also make it appear as if hardened clay half slabs exist, which they don't, but it looks like it, and it kind of has this cool smoothing effect.
Wow.
Kind
You
of has
fooled
this
me.
cool smoothing effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very cool.
That is awesome, though.
The only way to add maybe a couple more points onto the score for this Mancora is to maybe try turning it to the side, or adding, because it's a very front-facing kind of thing, so it's like a little bit flat on the front face. So if maybe there was some roundness to the face from the side, that's pretty much all I can think of, though. This is a really solid build. Very good use of torches for around the back here to light up the little ball at the end of the hood, and also on the tip of the candle there. Very cool build.
Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at?
I expect that from AyDrin.
X gon' give it to
Plot number 11, Mr. Lego Blocks. We have random thing. Okay. This looks like a pagoda. Pagoda style
That's
thing.
symmetrical.
Huh?
These half slabs remind me of Sonic Slicks. Been watching your YouTube too much. The springs. I don't know why I see them as springs.
Slicks, you should also know that Shadow Sniper didn't even have to look it up because he plays Mario.
Because he's better than you.
Yeah, unlike you,
Yeah, well-
who does not play.
In Mario 64, there were no shy guys for me to fight.
Mario 64, when you were, what, 8?
I played that for so many years.
Oh, is that
Probably
true?
10 years. Oh, that's true.
You guys should totally make it out right now.
Oh!
You fell. You lose. So, what are we talking about here with Mr. Lego Blocks build?
I don't know. I'm getting this spring vibe to it, like springy, boing boing spring.
What
I
kind
don't
of
know why.
what kind of vibe? Can you
Boing, boing.
say that on repeat forever and never stop saying
Boing
that?
boing boing, boing boing.
I think that's one of those words that genuinely starts to sound weird the more times you say it in a row.
Boing 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 boing.
That is unreasonably funny to me right now. So, Mr. Lego Blocks, what we're talking about here is, this is a cool build. It's very intricate, very detailed, for sure. A couple of points, especially, and if you just kind of take a gander over at some of the other builds, we're talking about things like the block ratio, so the ratio of one color to another color to another color. So there's not more than one type of block in particular that's overpowering other blocks. And here, I don't think I see enough of the stairs worked in. And then on some of what I kind of think of as the more successful builds, like if we look at just a close build to you, we have Moldern's. Moldern's kind of used up more of the space, and this build's kind of focused towards the back and just kind of centered a little bit, so there's a lot of open air space type stuff happening around it that maybe you could have figured out how to use somehow. Adrian, what do you
Even
think?
with the non-symmetry approach, that's good.
I think it's like you were saying, it's like focused on the center. what do you focused on the center, and I would have liked seeing more of the space used, but
Yeah.
I think that's not too much of a problem. I think the biggest problem is the lack of stairs.
Yeah, the lack of stairs is I think taken away from it. And you were saying slugs, he kind of kicked it to the back a little bit, which prevented it from being completely symmetrical.
Yep.
Which is a very good point. It is, I mean, it's got the bilateral symmetry. It's the same half, right? Two halves from this on this axis, but not on this axis. But is there also? Yeah, it also looks like there may be 2 rows of slabs missing here. See what I'm talking
Or
about?
was it just not complete? He fooled me.
Maybe it was supposed to be that way. Maybe it was not supposed to be that way. The regularity around the rest of it and how exact the regularity is around the rest of it leads me to believe that it was not necessarily meant to be that way and that he forgot. But that's cool too if he did. Solid build. Mr. Lego Blocks, appreciate it. Plot number 12, stir fry. 3 orders sashimi tuna with tea and wasabi. Note the asymmetrical balance of the green. Last night's dinner. Delicious. I'm jealous.
I would never have thought of that.
This looks awesome.
Sushi.
The brown color kind of doesn't do
Oh,
me.
what? Are these chopsticks in the sky above it? Look up, slugs. Look up. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys.
I tried using chopsticks at a really fancy restaurant once, and the Chinese guy felt so bad for me, he put some rubber bands together so I could make some good chopsticks.
You know they do that for children, right?
Yeah, I know.
As long as you know and feel bad about it, then we're good.
I still can't use chopsticks.
You're bad and you should feel bad.
I'm joking a little. How do you know he was Chinese, Slicks? You assume because
I'm
he
racist.
was Asian that he's Chinese?
What kind of food was it?
Sushi.
Sushi. That was a Korean barbecue place.
Slicks, You never disappoint, buddy. You never disappoint. But you still can't use chopsticks?
Nah. My mom can use chopsticks well. My dad can.
How often do you
Chopsticks
eat?
is the best utensil.
How often a month? That's ridiculous. It's obviously not true. A knife is obviously the best utensil because you can use it to disassemble things like food. But Slicks, how often do you eat a month? How often do you eat food requiring chopsticks? Would you say
Maybe
on
once
average?
a month.
Maybe once.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't get
You eat
enough.
cup of noodles all the time.
You don't with a fork.
My fingers, yeah, fork.
My
Your
fingers.
fingers. You just kind of hog into the cup.
Kind of hot, but it's worth it.
Oh, Slick. Dipping your fingers right into the cup of soup. Which I would do too if I couldn't use chopsticks and I was hungry enough. But that's what I'm saying. If you're hungry enough, Slicks, and you eat food requiring chopsticks enough, you've learned how to use chopsticks. Otherwise, you get very hungry or embarrassed. But this just makes me want to eat raw fish. A lot in a pile in a row.
Oh, where's the ginger?
Well,
I guess you can't really add ginger.
Yeah, ginger would have been a stretch. This is the exact color of wasabi in my mind, so that's incredible.
It is.
And it looks awesome.
The tea too, kind of.
Yeah, it looks awesome as tea.
The color of the meat just don't do it for me.
Yeah, you know what? If this was unagi,
Oh, yes. I always get unagi done.
you know, because the Skrill's got the barbecue sauce on it.
What?
Where we're talking about, what's eel?
Unagi
Uni.
done.
Huh?
No, not uni. Uni's expensive. Ah!
I'm pretty sure unagi's eel. Is it anybody? Help us, please.
Yeah, it's unagi done.
Yes, it's eel.
Yeah, it's eel.
Eel over a bed of rice. Am I muted?
Which one of us?
Eel is unagi.
No, you're not. Unfortunately, you're not muted, Slicks. Which one of us is Japanese?
AyDrin, I believe.
AyDrin is not Japanese. I wish he
Have
was.
you seen my building?
Oh my god. Still eating. So I dig. Let's actually talk about the build instead of AyDrin eating again, please.
Wait, funny story about AyDrin eating one time. He's like, yeah, you like salads? I love salads. Yeah, it's so healthy for you. I like it with bacon and croutons and dressing. I'm like, what?
He's like, it's a salad. What are you?
I don't
How are
eat
you
carbs.
eating the
I
salad?
can't
Well,
eat
it's
that
between two
croutons.
buns on top of a cheeseburger. That's not a salad.
It's like chips and dip. I take the piece of lettuce, dip into the dressing.
Oh. A salad with no croutons, just bacon, cheese, and ranch.
We've spent 15 minutes talking about food on this. All right. I do appreciate, especially from this point of view, the balance. I would actually prefer the balance personally. From this point of view, with the lighter blob of green down there, the darker color at the top of the composition, this is my personal. If we're talking
That's just
about,
pretty cool.
if we're talking about composition, I see the striations in the flesh of the fish here. Awesome, cut at the correct angle. Dig it. Wasabi, perfect. Tea, excellent. Chopsticks, hashi at the top, very cool.
A little bit more wasabi would have been good.
I maybe feel like a little bit more wasabi would have been good also. I just wish there was... What I would have liked to have seen was maybe... So we have the sushi and a lot of activity happening at the bottom. We have the chopsticks kind of screaming across the top at a cool angle. What if the chopsticks were sticking out of the ground over here? And not sticking out of the ground because that would be offensive, and not sticking out of the food, which would also be offensive. But if they were resting from that corner diagonally up to this top corner,
That would be awesome.
and then we'd have that composition kind of moving in all of the dimensions.
Maybe get rid of one order of the sashimi.
Yeah. Maybe make it Toro. But that's awesome. Really great concept. Stir fry, really awesome.
Yeah, good job. Made me hungry.
Very cool idea. Very cool execution.
I'm so
too.
full.
Plot 13. I give that 5 minutes. Plot 13, Malaysia, FTW. This is Hawaii.
Oh, hamming it up to one of the judges, huh?
Oh, that's a nice Christmas tree.
Free juice.
Oh.
The Tropic Shop.
Oh, it's a shop.
Tropic. Give us some of that Tropicana juice.
Coconut juice, please.
Plum juice for me.
Oh, Jesus. What are you making, AyDrin? More food?
I'm begging my
A
brother to
Diet
bring me home
Coke because he
ice
doesn't
cream.
want to lose. He's worried about his weight.
There's free juice over here. Delicious.
Ooh.
Smoothies.
So as far as you know, Drunk
Whoa,
Slug.
whoa,
As far as you know, Slugs, is this or is this not Hawaii?
whoa. You know what?
He has to go outside first.
I can't see it isn't, so therefore it could be. Yeah.
Okay, wait, good. Let me just take off my pants and like booty dance on this table like the Hawaiian people do.
I find
Like
that
that?
offensive. But
Is that how they do it?
Is that how they do it, though, Slugs? Maybe this is a learning experience.
You know what, AyDrin? Just eat, please.
Dude, I'm out of food.
Slugs, Slugs is offensive. He had to send messengers to go pick him up more food.
Yeah, I'm begging my brother to get me ice cream.
Please, AyDrin, live
While
stream.
I'm begging.
Please live stream, AyDrin, when they have to bring the crane in to smash the wall in your house to pull you out. I would love to see that.
Who said that?
AyDrin the Hut.
He's in the-
Zulin says
Ouch.
beautiful bluish hue.
What?
We just
Take him to the farmer's market. 2 plums for one.
feel the tension. Slicks.
Zoo does it best.
He does. He has that good gravelly voice. Slicks. Slicks talks. Slock.
AKA Steak Champs.
Slicks.
Slacks.
Oh no! Read down. Go through the CV. Go through Slicks' CV. AyDrin, go.
I don't remember it.
Slicks, aka State Champs, aka Butterbean Slicks Man, aka the number 1 double
What?
sevens,
AKA Bill Puffs.
aka aka Class of 77 Dynasty State Champs,
Woo.
aka number 1 Slick, aka What's Happened Slick.
AKA Lil Puffs. That's my favorite.
It's quite a resume you got there.
Oh, it is a long storied history. Slicks, talk to us about this, man.
Professional.
What do you think about this build?
You know, I've gone to the beach multiple times, but I've never really seen anything like this. It's always just been a typical bar-looking thing when you want a drink.
Yeah, where do you guys go? You guys go Jersey
Is
Shore?
this where you buy your shirts?
We go to it's been a while since I've gone to the beach. I don't even remember what the dang beach's name is anymore. It's been a couple of years.
Is it? What do you remember? What state it's in?
Maryland.
Okay, you go to Ocean City.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the Ocean City, Maryland. Anyway, this is looking a little tiki bar-ish to me, which I think is cool. I think that is a stereotypical thing that people think of when they think of Hawaii. You guys got a lot of tiki bars there? Got a lot of rum bars? We go get some good zombies?
Nah, I mean, it's around Waikiki. It's like a kind of tourist trappy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'd go there and drink, but you don't really see them too much outside of the tourist
Okay.
areas.
But it's cool. I'm definitely getting the vibe. I feel like this is a free it says free juice here. For a second, it looks to me from this angle like a tortoise on its shell.
Oops.
Just destroy it, Slugs. Looks like a tortoise on the shell with its arms and legs sticking out to the sides. But also it kind of looks like a juice dispenser type thing. Which I get for sure. And I think they're more in the corners too, which is
Okay.
cool. But this is cool. I'm digging this. I'm digging this for sure. And I, you know what? If this is historically accurate for a tiki bar in Hawaii. I'm not sure that that's necessarily as important as the feel and the vibe that Malaysia FTW kind of gets across, which I think is pretty solid.
It is. I can feel the breeze, actually.
Feel the breeze. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. Awesome. Solid build, Malaysia FTW. Thank you. We are at
Good job.
Me. Plot number 14. We have Deconstruction. An abstract build.
Ooh.
This is cool. So we have like parts of a sphere kind of breaking off. Looks like the sphere is kind of opening like this. Parts kind of flying out to the sides, and then also
Ooh.
quadrants. They're not quadrants because they're eighths. Octants.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Kind of popping off to the sides there.
Number scientist over here.
Very. I'm a numberologist. I have twin degrees in numberology and numberonomy.
Nice.
Numberstronomy is the current degree I'm working on.
Sounds like someone passed through high school.
I passed the
Overachiever.
entire high school.
No.
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
the whole thing. It was nuts.
You graduated? What?
I got tired.
It happens. Schooling is not for all dudes. So what I dig, and I love abstract builds. I am an abstract artist in the real world, and this is the real world. So I dig abstract builds, and one of the things I think is cool is that if you do an abstract build well, it's true for other types of builds too, but you can have the composition shift and kind of change and become different things as you move around it, and this is doing that thing that I just said.
Yeah, I like this. I wish there was a story behind it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm digging it.
You look
On a
You look
dark
from where I'm
day.
flying. It looks like a high-powered bow of some kind.
That's what
Ooh.
that's what I thought at first, like some kind of magical, high-powered fantasy bow, right? It's kind of like
Dude, that should be the new lead character.
just shooting off in that direction. That's awesome.
Like Ash's ult would do this.
I have no idea what any of this means.
She shoots this magical ice arrow.
All I know is that Slicks keeps trying to rush with Kazakh's mid, and he gets
He gets Heimerdingered.
he gets Heimerdingered all day. All day.
AyDrin, I'm surprised you're not Slicks' best friend, because all he does is feed.
Ah, that's funny. Also, I'm led to believe. Because I don't actually know. No, this is a very cool, very thought-provoking build. Name. Very cool.
This is definitely awesome.
Dig it.
So unique.
Dig it. Very cool. And then last but not least, plot 15. Joey. Oh, over here, Joe.
1 out of 3 blocks ain't bad, dude. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
This, I am certain, is Joey Joe's first entry in a 3-block challenge. So, Joe, thank you so much for coming out and trying it out. I do appreciate it. One of the things about the 3-block challenge that you need to keep in mind is that you got to stick to the 3 blocks that we use. So, unfortunately, this time, Joey, I got to DQ you, buddy. I'm sorry, man. Mojo.
Colorblind. Don't hate.
Huh?
It's all being colorblind. You can't help it.
That doesn't explain the fact that there are 2 types of clay blocks.
You can read.
Slicks. I'm not making fun of Joe at all. I'm sure there's just a miscommunication with
You gotta
Joe.
read in this game?
But
Oh, difficulty, hardcore.
did you guys ever see the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? JoJo
No.
Star? No? It's intense. You ever see Ninja Scroll?
I haven't.
Break it up for me.
Yeah, I'm getting some weird breaking up stuff happening. So that is it for part 2 of the judging. We did the first half. We just finished the second half. My special guest commentators / judges and I are going to be right back with part number 3 in just a second. Dudes checking us out on the live stream, thank you so much for joining us. Stay where you are. We will be right back, I promise. We will definitely be right back.